everyone, thanks for tuning in to Cherish Your Beauty TV. It is me, Cherish Frazier, and I'm going to be doing a discussion topic slash hair journey, and this is what this video is going to be about. Pretty much, I just want to kind of just share with you guys like pictures and things like that of just my personal hair journey, the good, the bad, the ugly, just all the in between, and just kind of let you guys know, like, this is what I've experienced, and everything wasn't consistent. Everything wasn't, always peaches and cream, in the sense of sticking to my original goal and seeing it through and being consistent in order to see the results. I feel like it's important to just kind of put some things out there and let people know, like, you know what, everything's not going to be perfect and everything's not going to always turn out the way that you plan them to turn out. But it's okay, because as long as you keep going, eventually you will see the results. And which brings me to the discussion topic. The discussion topic is pretty much going to be about just, cherishing your beauty and accomplishing your goals and sticking to whatever it is you want to see come to pass in your life. So the end of February marked 3 years that I've technically been natural. But I'm here to tell you guys that I had set a goal to go natural and to see the length that I want my hair. But you know what? I apparently, came across some things that I had to realize that weren't working for me, and figure things out and stuff, and kind of accept what will work for me and what is best for me. I mean, having this experience as far as trying something new, as far as something that I think that's been out and every black girl want to try out, which is a big chop and a hair journey to see the potential of our hair and everything, and to trying to reach goals. It really helped me just to realize who I am and who I want to be. And I know it's weird like that, but something that's like a hair journey, it really taught me a lot about myself and where I want to go and where I want to be and stuff. And just to kind of give you a quick overview, before I went natural, in my opinion, I felt like my hair was never damaged. I never suffered like from bad hair breakage or anything like that. I felt like I had pretty good hair, always kept it at a pretty reasonable length. The only thing that really held me back from growing my hair long was the fact that I had a cutting problem. And the cutting problem that I realized I had came about around 2011. I realized that I cut my hair because of stress. That's the first thing I thought about. I'm cutting my hair. It was when I got stressed. And also I felt like I started to realize around that time, 2011, I was 24 and 25, I was just really learning more and more about myself. And I realized that, the whole hair situation and just being a black girl, I kind of tried to fit in this stereotype of, oh, black girls can't have long hair or this and that. But I've always had nice hair. My hair always grew very, very fast. But me cutting my hair, I think I kind of justified, like, well, I don't want people to question me that I wear a weave or something like that. So I felt like I had to keep it I tried to keep it at a reasonable length to kind of stay away from questions or drama or anything like that. But I realized that's, I can't worry about what other people think. I just have to be comfortable in my skin, and as long as I'm happy, that's all that matters. So that's one of the reasons why I never really seen hair growth, is just cutting my hair or stress or just trying to fit in this stereotype. And it was never because of heat, because I've had my routine, and I've always pretty much would straighten my hair every 2 weeks. If I wanted to do other styles like braids or things like that, I would just take my hair out the braids and straighten it. I just didn't think too much about my hair. I just lived, I just kind of went with the flow. If I wanted to straighten my hair, I straightened it. I didn't straighten my hair, though, no more than every 2 weeks. So if I would straighten my hair and I felt like it got, poofy or whatever the case is, I'll just put it up in a ponytail, rock it out. But I did realize that stretched hair works best for me, and that's pretty much how what I did to my hair without really realizing it. It was just keeping my hair pretty straight and stretched out. Once I went into the hair journey, I try to wear my hair just natural, curly, especially after I did my big chop. I was like, okay, I'm going to stay away from heat and, giving myself all these stipulations and guidelines and everything, because I thought maybe the reason why my hair wasn't the length that I wanted it to be was because of heat. But it was after going through the hair journey, I realized heat was not the reason why. It was because I cut my hair all the time. So now 3 years, and I'm realizing, Cherish, boo-boo, you already know, now that you've gone through this experience, now you will know what works for you. And what works for me is seriously just going with the flow. I know my hair grows fast, I know certain things. I know my hair grows fast, and I know if I don't cut my hair will eventually get to the length that I want it. So now that I'm at this stage in my life, being 29 years old, almost 30, I really feel good about experiencing something like a hair journey, just to kind of make me realize and wake up other situations and things in my life that I know that if I just stick to it, and as long as I feel good and I'm just going with the flow of things, eventually I will see the outcome that I want. And that's what makes me happy. So you guys, pretty much just for a little encouragement, motivation, everything that you do or someone else does may not work for you. And it's up to you to figure out what works for you and stick to that. And there's nothing wrong with trying new things, but sometimes we will take ourselves in a circle just trying to, we already know what works and we already know what makes us feel good, but then we're like, oh, well, maybe this person did this and did that, and this is what results they got, and we try to, follow their footsteps. I think just being at the age that I am now and just being through what I've experienced up until now, I feel like, you know what, I'm going to let those people do them, and I'm going to do me, and that's part of cherishing your beauty, is just doing you, being the best person that you can be, not comparing yourself, and being a child of God. All I can do is just stay focused on what I know the Lord has destined me to do, what my purpose is, and I believe everything else is going to work itself out. But you know what, just because I'm feeling some type of way doesn't mean, and I may have confidence in something eventually will happen, doesn't mean I should self-sabotage myself and hinder the goal for a period of time and stuff. I feel like, now I'm like ready for everything. I'm ready to take on life and just everything that life has to throw me, because I'm no longer looking to just get out of take the easy route. I'm willing to just face whatever it is that I wish to accomplish, and just staying consistent and things like that. But sometimes we just have to revisit some things or experience some things just to kind of realize what works for us, and just to say, you know what, it's okay, I'm sticking to it, I'm sticking to this. So that's where I'm at anyways. But I just wanted to kind of lift and encourage people just to stick to your goals no matter what. Just know what it takes, and also know what works for you, and just stick with that, and eventually the results will come. Don't fold under pressure. Don't get stressed out and do something because of a temporary emotion. Like for me, it was cutting my hair. I think recently I just cut my hair because I had anyways, started another business adventure, and it was probably a lot of stress for me now that I think about it. So that's why I felt like I wanted to cut my hair. And now that I'm really thinking about it. So, yeah. But you know what? From here on out, like I said, I'm stronger, I'm wiser, and I know, like, you know what? Okay, scratch all that other stuff. Stick to what works for you. Stick to the hair regimen that you knew worked for you before this whole hair situation or hair journey, and just go with it. And with all the other things I learned along the way, I just feel like, you know what, Great. I'm in a good place right now. I'm in a very, very good place personally. And I'm just want to encourage all these other people out there that may be suffering from just reaching their goals and everything and sticking to it and being consistent. You know, it's okay if you fall. It's okay if you stumble. It's okay if you have a setback. You know, we all have that. But if you stop doing it and if you give up, you will never see those results that you want. You know, I want to show the truth that I had a goal, but unfortunately the goal didn't end up being that way because of the things that I was learning along the way, and I'm okay with that. So here it is, you guys, without any more waiting and me talking. Here it is.